Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. I'm Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I am a spiritual medium and intuitive reader. I've got a message for Libra today, and to let you know how this works, I have connected with Spirit and my guides and asked them to bring a message through the cards that will be deeply meaningful and helpful for you this week as you navigate what's going on. So if you're new to this channel, I welcome you and really strongly encourage you to subscribe. And it really helps to keep you in constant contact every week with this high vibration information. That way you know that you're moving forward in a consistent way on your spiritual path. And if you're returning, I am so grateful to have your presence. Thank you for joining me again. I do really enjoy doing these readings. So let's get started. Libras, it is a really hard week for everyone. I think I have done maybe 6 or 7 sign readings, and one of them has been overly positive, but even that had a little tweak. It's unfortunately no different for you, but the thing is that it's kind of like that other reading that had the little tweak. Everything going well, just there's a little tweak we need to make. So hang with me because this is a good message. So the energy around you is the Fool. Now, I'm going to show you this right away, actually. The way you respond is with the Seven of Swords. So it looks like you think you're taking a new way forward. It looks like you've realized, yeah, okay, things maybe haven't worked out this well in the past. I'm going to try something different. But the Seven of Swords card comes up to say you're fooling yourself. There's actually still some of your old energy, your old way of doing things in this new beginning. So when we come to a new beginning with the old energy, what do you think our outcome is going to be? It's probably going to be the same as it was. It's going to be exactly the thing that we're trying not to repeat, but it's because there's something within us that we haven't quite acknowledged or completely tweaked or worked on all the way. Okay? So say that just once more. You feel that you're starting a new beginning. You feel that you're starting something a new way, a different way, the better way, but there's still an element of self-deception. There's still something that is going to prevent you from reaping the full benefit of that new direction, because it's like the villain comes in at the last moment and steals part of the treasure. So let's look at, they had me draw extra cards for you, and I was confused until, yeah, of course, till they tell me the whole thing, right? Knight of Cups going into the Four of Wands, into the Nine of Wands, into the Magician, ending in the Four of Pentacles. So everything looked like it's moving forward until we get to here. Let's explain this a little bit at a time. The Knight of Cups starts this reading, and that is really an awesome energy to start. That is our heart, our intuition, and our soul's desire is in control of our motion right now. And when it marries with the Four of Wands, that's not on that's on purpose that I said the word marries, because it joins together with this element of celebration. So there's a feeling that you've seen some of this happen. You've seen some of your heart's desire come forward. For some of you, this is an actual person. It's kind of that idealistic boyfriend energy, but it's that heart connection. So you've seen some of that heart connection manifest and get to a certain point. We've got the Nine of Wands coming in next, saying, okay, we've got further to go. We're waiting for more. It's kind of like this is where we're part of the way there. We've laid some foundation. 4 is a good foundation number. 9 is like we're almost there. So we have a little bit more to go. And we get the Magician next, which is really interesting. So this is kind of like you with your free will and your co-creation stepping in to say, okay, this is what I want to have happen. This is the direction that I want to go. You're willing this to happen, and you're feeling quite confident that you're going to get this thing to happen, that it's going to manifest all the way. So it's like you had a little taste, your little appetizer, and then you're like, yeah, I really like that. I would like it all the way. You step in and say, okay, universe, this is what I want. I want this thing to come to the full fruition. You know, if this is a relationship, I want us to get to the next level. If this is my passion project, I'm ready to get to the next step. Help me get there. And then we run into the Four of Pentacles. Now, this is an energy that shuts down everything that has just happened because he's holding so tightly onto his pentacles. He's holding so tightly onto his greed. And this is also an unwillingness to let go of the way the world is right now. So you're asking for this new thing. You kind of had all these little tastes. You're asking for this new thing to come in, but you're unwilling to let go of the world. You're unwilling to let go of what is already in your world. So it's kind of like you've got some things in your world. You're saying you want them to be different, but you're not quite ready to let go of that old thing yet. So maybe this is a completely silly metaphor, but maybe in your closet there's room for only one pair of shoes, and you know that you have this new beautiful pair of shoes that you'd like to get, and you have to get rid of one of your old pairs. And you're like, okay, I'll get rid of those old pairs because they don't really fit me anymore, and they don't really look good. They don't suit me as a person anymore. They don't reflect my personality. I'll get rid of those shoes. But for some reason you can't. They sit by the door, and you can't bring yourself to get rid of them. And because you can't get rid of them, there's no space for that new beautiful shoe that's coming in. So this card is coming in to say, are you really ready to let go of that old? Whatever that old is, that old relationship pattern, that old concept about what you think your life should be, whatever it is that is blocking and keeping, it's at odds with this new thing you're trying to get. It's many different things for different people. But I hope that the shoe metaphor was clear enough to you, because it's something that's blocking that new thing from coming in, and you are actively holding on to it because you just can't get yourself to let go. That's why I hope that this is getting home to you, because that self-deception card, you think you've let go of it. You think you're at peace with it. You think you're okay. But again, those shoes just sit by the door, and they never actually leave your vibration. They never leave your house. And this new thing can't fully come into the closet. So the universe is saying to you, okay, we've answered it. We've shown you that we're there for you. We've shown you that we're going to bring this to the next level for you, but you've got to do your part as well. You've got to let go of this thing that's holding you back. And they're saying, you know what I'm talking about. You know what this is, whether it's a relationship hang up or just a control thing, an unwillingness to let go of something. Maybe your closets, I know my closet, but maybe our closets do need to get cleaned out. But it's our spiritual closets, why are we holding on to things that don't suit us anymore? Outdated concepts of who we are, outdated concepts of who we want. Why do we keep wearing them as if they belong to us? They don't. But even if you're not wearing it, it's still taking up space in your closet. So I hope that this inspires you to really get inside yourself and allow yourself to release. This thing has a tight hold. That Four of Pentacles is a tight hold that doesn't want to let go. It will let go, but again, don't delude yourself into thinking it's not there, because it's there. It just needs you to tweak it and massage it a little bit and say, you know what, you're going to have something better to hold on to. If you just let this go, you're going to have something even better to come in to embrace and love. So if you've got questions about that, please reach out in the comments. If you've been feeling like it's time for a one-on-one reading, I encourage you to check out my website, True Guidance Tarot. There's a lot of awesome offerings on there. And if anything resonates with you, I'd be more than happy to work with you. So I look forward to seeing you next week, and I'll see you next time.